Midnight news coming to you live from Algiers with me, Miriam Zian, to the headlines. Algerian President awards Bravery Medal to Army General Saïd Chingriha in Algiers ceremony. Coming up next, new Zionist massacres in Gaza result in 58 killed and 179 injured, while Nasser Medical Complex faces imminent generator shutdown. And in the UK, the Labour Party is set for a massive majority of 410 seats in UK Parliament, exit polls show. Welcome back to the program. At the outset, Algerian President Mr. Abdelmajid Tebboune affirmed that Algeria will remain committed to sacrifices and preserving the legacy of the martyrs and protecting the homeland in order to continue laying other building blocks to build the edifice of Algeria that the righteous martyrs dreamed of. In a message on the occasion of the celebration of the 62nd anniversary of Algeria's Independence Day, President Tebboune stressed that our country is continuing without hesitation on the path of independence, controlling all its choices, decisions, positions, and projects in accordance with what was planned by the eternal November Revolution.
Algeria, which has always focused on the legacy of the martyrs and which has always been illuminated by the light of our immortal revolution, is fully aware that the independence we enjoy today is a sacred result of rivers of pure blood and united convoys of symbols who sacrificed their lives on the altar of freedom, and that we will continue to remain mobilized to protect these sacrifices, to preserve the legacy of the martyrs and protect the homeland, in order to continue laying other building blocks to build the edifice of Algeria that the righteous martyrs dreamed of. Today, Algeria, which continues to remember the November reference and values the symbolism of independence and the depth of its memory, is at the same time moving without hesitation in the path of taking from this pure source, controlling all its options, decisions, attitudes, and projects, according to the plans of the immortal November Revolution, which led to independence, an independence that the whole world witnessed that it was recovered with high price.
And in his message, President Tebboune highlighted the victories achieved by the country, stressing that Algeria achieved victory on every level it engaged, both internally and externally.
It was no secret that the stage we had gone through was full of challenges, whether related to dealing with internal files or the image that Algeria deserves to have abroad. But the sincerity of intentions, the determination of the man, and the sense of honor of the mission always heralded victory despite the severity of the obstacles. Yes, Algeria triumphed. It triumphed when it was given back to its children, the honor of its name and its position. Algeria triumphed in restoring confidence in a better tomorrow. It triumphed in restoring national cohesion. It triumphed in reviving hope. It was victorious in economic revival. It triumphed in supporting the vulnerable classes and earning the confidence of young women and men. It triumphed in painting the image that befits Algeria at the regional and international levels. It triumphed with its raised voice and its preserved position in international forums. It triumphed while shaking the conscience of the world in the current humanitarian issue, the tragedy of Sister Palestine.
On Thursday, at the People's Palace in Algiers, Algerian President Abdelmajid Tebboune, Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces and Minister of National Defense, supervised a ceremony to award ranks and medals to several brigadier generals and senior officers in the Algerian army. The event, held on the eve of the 62nd anniversary of Algeria's Independence Day, was attended by high-ranking state officials, government members, senior military officers, national and historical figures, and mujahideen.
محمود دريدي. سامية رزيق. يقلد رتبة لواء من أجل استحقاق خاص من طرف السيد رئيس الجمهورية القائد الأعلى للقوات المسلحة وزير الدفاع الوطني العمداء الآتية أسماؤهم: التوامي رداوي، ويقلد رتبة عميد من طرف السيد رئيس الجمهورية القائد الأعلى للقوات المسلحة وزير الدفاع الوطني العقداء الآتية أسماؤهم: الأزهر رداح، الأعرج نزيهة،
Algerian President Abdelmajid Tebboune, Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces and Minister of National Defense, awarded the Bravery Medal of the People's National Army to Army General Saïd Chengriha, Chief of Staff of the ANP, in a ceremony held at the People's Palace in Algiers. The award was presented during this ceremony held to recognize the promotions and achievements of various brigadier generals and senior officers within the Algerian military.
وبمقتضى المرسوم الرئاسي المؤرخ في 26 جوان 2024 يسدى من طرف السيد رئيس الجمهورية القائد الأعلى للقوات المسلحة وزير الدفاع الوطني وسام الشجاعة للجيش الوطني الشعبي إلى السيد الفريق أول السعيد شنقريحة رئيس أركان الجيش الوطني الشعبي.
In his speech during the ceremony of awarding ranks and medals to several brigadier generals and senior officers in the Algerian army, Lieutenant General Saïd Chengriha, Chief of Staff of the National Army, emphasized that the timing of these ceremonies with the 62nd anniversary of Algeria's independence symbolizes victory and reinforces the unwavering resolve to defend the nation. On this occasion, Lieutenant General Saïd Chengriha expressed gratitude for President Tebboune's ongoing support for the military institution, highlighting that such backing enhances the determination of its personnel to continue advancing, modernizing the Algerian Army's defense capabilities.
السيد الوزير الأول أبطال الجزائر أسمى عبارات الشكر
والامتنان.
The deepest thanks and gratitude go to the President of the Republic, Supreme Commander of the Armed Forces and Minister of National Defense, for his personal supervision of this ceremony, for awarding ranks and medals to the executives of the National People's Army. This ceremony, which coincides with the 62nd anniversary of National Independence Day, which instills in our hearts and minds the meanings of victory and the constant determination to defend our country, its sovereign decisions, the work towards its prosperity, the unity of its people, and its urban renaissance. I'm fully convinced that your high patronage of this ceremony and the constant support you continue to provide to the military institution will have a great impact on the morale of our personnel in order to achieve the goal of developing our armed forces, enhancing their combat capabilities, and raising their preparedness level to match the greatness of their national and constitutional duties.
General Said Shingriha, Chief of Staff of the Algerian Army, emphasized that promotions within the ranks of the Algerian Army are primarily intended to motivate efforts to advance the military, ensuring it possesses the elements of a deterrent force and all the necessary equipment for victory.
I would like to take this opportunity on behalf of the President of the Republic, Supreme Commander of the Armed Forces and Minister of National Defense, to extend warm congratulations to all those who have been promoted to high ranks and honored with medals. These promotions and honors are not only a recognition of the duties you have performed with dedication and sincerity at the service of our beloved country, but also serve as an encouragement for you to continue your hard work and perseverance in advancing our National People's Army, ear of the National Liberation Army, to ensure its acquisition of the elements of a deterrent military force and all the requirements for a certain victory. Awarding ranks and medals to a number of officers, non-commissioned officers, and civil employees on this glorious national occasion bears a strong symbolic and is considered a good habit that adds to the traditions of our beloved nation and military institutions. It is also a new opportunity through which the executives of the National People's Army and its personnel reap the fruits of their work through promotions in ranks and honors, in recognition and appreciation of their efforts and dedication in serving our brave army and beloved homeland. It is worth noting that while preparing for the promotions and the awarding of medals, we made sure to adopt competence and merit standards in nominating the executives, which allow the emergence of a strong and committed military elite capable of assuming its responsibilities with full competence and efficiency.
The Chief of Staff of the Algerian Army, Lieutenant General Said Shingriha, also underscored the importance of adopting standards of competence and merit with or when nominating individuals for promotion. He highlighted that this approach enables the emergence of a capable and dedicated military elite, fully prepared to shoulder responsibilities with utmost competence.
On behalf of the people of the United States of America, I extend my warmest congratulations to you and to the Algerian people as you celebrate the 62nd anniversary of Independence Day. The close partnership between Algeria and the United States of America is more important than ever in many fields. We are coordinating our joint efforts to reach a ceasefire in the Gaza Strip, put an end to the fighting in Sudan, and improve the security situation and governance in the Sahel region. Our trade and economic relations continue to develop, and the leadership and regional role that Algeria plays is extremely important in resolving urgent issues in the world, especially cross-border crime and the fight against extremism and instability. During the coming year, I will make sure to deepen relations between the two countries, the two economies, and the two peoples, and especially increase educational and commercial exchange. I'm deeply convinced that Algeria and the United States of America will continue to improve their common vision for a prosperous and peaceful world, and I wish you and the Algerian people a happy Independence Day.
Algerian President Mr. Abdelmajid Tebboune signed 2 presidential decrees after consulting the Supreme Judicial Council. The first decree leads to amnesty procedures and covers 8,049 detainees. The second decree pertains to inmates who obtain certificates in education or training for the 2023 and 2024 seasons. According to a statement by the Algerian presidency, persons convicted of specific crimes such as terrorism, murder, escape, espionage, and conspiracy against the state, and the integrity and territorial integrity of the homeland are excluded from this presidential pardon. Algerian President Abdelmejid Tebboune received on Thursday afternoon the Vice President of the World Bank for the Middle East and North Africa, Othman Dayan, according to a statement by the Algerian presidency. The Algerian President Abdelmejid Tebboune also received the Minister of Veterans Affairs of the People's Republic of China, Bei Jingya, according to a statement by the Algerian presidency. And Algerian President Tebboune received a congratulatory message from U.S. President Joe Biden on the occasion of Algeria's 62nd Independence Day. In the message, President Biden extended his warmest congratulations to President Tebboune and the Algerian people, highlighting the enduring relationship or partnership between Algeria and the U.S. He emphasized the importance of their cooperation, particularly in efforts to achieve a ceasefire in Gaza, resolve conflicts in Sudan, and enhance security and the governance in the Sahel region.
On behalf of the people of the United States of America, I extend my warmest congratulations to you and to the Algerian people as you celebrate the 62nd anniversary of Independence Day. The close partnership between Algeria and the United States of America is more important than ever in many fields. We are coordinating our joint efforts to reach a ceasefire in the Gaza Strip, put an end to the fighting in Sudan, and improve the security situation and governance in the Sahel region. Our trade and economic relations continue to develop, and the leadership and regional role that Algeria plays is extremely important in resolving urgent issues in the world, especially cross-border crime and the fight against extremism and instability. During the coming year, I will make sure to deepen relations between the two countries, the two economies, and the two peoples, and especially increase educational and commercial exchange. I'm deeply convinced that Algeria and the United States of America will continue to improve their common vision for a prosperous and peaceful world, and I wish you and the Algerian people a happy Independence Day.
In international and regional developments, the Palestinian Ministry of Health in Gaza said Thursday that the number of victims of the Zionist aggression has risen to 38,011 martyrs and 87,445 wounded since October 7. The same source also added that the Zionist occupation committed 4 massacres against families in the Gaza Strip, killing 58 and injuring 179 who arrived at hospitals during the past 24 hours. The Palestinian Ministry of Health in Gaza has issued a warning that the electricity generators at Nasser Medical Complex, the only remaining basic hospital serving patients in Khan Yunis and Rafah governorates, are on the brink of shutting down following the closure of the Gaza European Hospital. In a statement, the ministry confirmed that the hospital's generators will cease functioning within hours due to a lack of necessary fuel, causing some departments within the Nasser Medical Complex to already halt operations. The ministry urgently called on all concerned international and humanitarian institutions to intervene and provide the required fuel to keep the generators running.
ندعو الجميع إلى التدخل العاجل.
We urgently appeal to all parties to support the Nasser Medical Complex with essential resources to maintain its critical services. With only 2,800 liters of available fuel, the complex can operate for only a few hours. Without immediate replenishment, generators will cease functioning, potentially leading to a dire scenario where patients could suffocate within the facility.
The Palestinian Red Crescent confirmed that 96% of Gaza's population suffers from food insecurity. In the statement, the Red Crescent highlighted that the ongoing aggression in the Gaza Strip has rendered most hospitals non-operational. They added that nearly 2 million Palestinians have been displaced from their homes, with their conditions becoming increasingly dire. The organization also warned that the displaced are at a risk of cholera due to contaminated drinking water. And the director of the United Nations Office for Coordination of Humanitarian Affairs in the occupied Palestinian territories, Andrea Di Domenico, reported that approximately 90% of Gaza's population has been displaced at least once since the onset of the Israeli aggression 9 months ago. The humanitarian community estimates Gaza's total population at around 2.1 million people, with some individuals having been displaced up to 10 times.
Back here this morning, the Security Council met on...
Britain's Labour Party is set to win a huge majority in the House of Commons of 410 seats, according to an exit poll in Thursday's snap election. The Labour landslide means the party will have a majority of 170 seats in the parliament. Voting in the snap election ended at 10 p.m. and the vote counting will be in progress throughout the night. The official results will come when the counting is over in all constituencies in England, Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland. That's a wrap for the Midnight News, but do stay here for following our continuous special coverage on the UK general election.